Explore the origins of modern banking in ancient Mesopotamia, where temple priests controlled the flow of gold and silver, and discover how this led to the first recorded financial crisis in 2400 BCE. In ancient Mesopotamia, temple priests controlled the flow of gold and silver around 3000 BCE. These priests developed a system of clay tokens to represent goods and services, creating a primitive banking system. By 2500 BCE, the use of silver shekels as a standardized currency replaced the token system. The first recorded financial crisis occurred in 2400 BCE, caused by a drought that led to a grain shortage and debt crisis. The crisis led to the creation of the first debt forgiveness decree, known as the Clean Slate Edict. Explore the eerie similarities between the Titanic and its sister ship, the Olympic, which suffered a near-identical fate just a year earlier. The RMS Olympic, Titanic's sister ship, was nearly identical in design and size. In 1911, the Olympic suffered a collision with a warship, causing significant damage. The Olympic's accident was eerily similar to the Titanic's fate, with both ships colliding with other vessels. Despite repairs, the Olympic continued to experience mechanical issues and accidents throughout its career. Some believe the Olympic's troubles were a warning sign for the Titanic, but it was ignored by the shipping company. The Olympic was eventually retired and scrapped in the 1930 seconds, a fate that the Titanic never reached. Discover how goalie Grant Fuhr played through a severely injured shoulder to help the Edmonton Oilers win the 1987 Stanley Cup Finals, making 33 saves in Game 7. Grant Fuhr played goalie for the Edmonton Oilers from 1981 to 1991, winning 4 Stanley Cups. In the 1987 Stanley Cup Finals, Fuhr suffered a severely injured shoulder, torn rotator cuff and all. Despite the injury, Fuhr played through the pain, using a combination of adrenaline and painkillers to cope. In Game 7, Fuhr made an incredible 33 saves, helping the Oilers defeat the Philadelphia Flyers 3-1. Fuhr's heroic performance earned him the Conn Smythe Trophy as the playoff's most valuable player. The 1987 Stanley Cup win marked the Oilers' third championship in 4 years, cementing their dynasty status. With a sticker price of just $3,990, the Yugo GV was marketed as the cheapest car in America in the 1980 seconds, but its poor quality and reliability made it a laughingstock. The Yugo GV was marketed as the cheapest car in America in the 1980 seconds, with a sticker price of just $3,990. The Yugo GV was a rebadged version of the Fiat 127, a European city car that was not designed for American roads. In 1986, Yugo sold over 35,000 GV models, but by 1992, sales plummeted to just 1,500 units. The Yugo GV's engine was prone to overheating, and its electrical system was notoriously unreliable, leading to frequent breakdowns. Consumer Reports rated the Yugo GV as one of the worst cars of the 2009. Discover evidence-based strategies for managing stress while waiting in line, from deep breathing exercises to cognitive reappraisal, and learn how these techniques can improve your mental well-being. On average, Americans spend around 37 billion hours per year waiting in line, causing significant stress and anxiety. Deep breathing exercises can reduce stress and anxiety by up to 40% when practiced while waiting in line. Cognitive reappraisal, a technique that involves reframing negative thoughts, can reduce anger and frustration in queue situations. Research shows that people who use mindfulness techniques while waiting in line experience a 25% decrease in stress levels. The UU rages phenomenon is a real psychological response, triggered by feelings of powerlessness and frustration in. Join me as I explore the latest advancements in military vehicle technology, including autonomous tanks and electric propulsion systems, and learn about the potential game changers on the horizon. The U.S. Army is developing autonomous tanks that can operate without human intervention in combat zones. Electric propulsion systems are being tested in military vehicles to reduce noise and increase stealth capabilities. The UK's Ministry of Defence is investing £15 million in autonomous vehicle technology for military use. Israel's Carmel program is creating futuristic, unmanned ground vehicles with advanced AI and sensor systems. The U.S. Marine Corps is testing electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft for future military operations. Revisit the chilling last phone calls of the Titanic's passengers, including the distressing conversation between Captain Smith and the SS Californian's operator, just hours before the tragedy struck. The Titanic's last call for help was sent at 12:15 a.m. on the 15th of April 1912 in Morse code. The SS Californian, just 10 miles away, received the distress signal but didn't respond. Captain Smith's final words to the Californian's operator were, "Come at once, we are sinking." The Californian's operator, Cyril Firmstone Evans, went to bed instead of alerting his captain. The Titanic's crew sent out a total of 24 distress calls, but none were answered in time. The tragedy resulted in the loss of over 1,500 lives, with only 705 survivors rescued. Witness Cristiano Ronaldo's incredible 8-minute hat trick against Atletico Madrid in the 2014 Champions League, a testament to his goal-scoring prowess. Cristiano Ronaldo's 8-minute hat trick is one of the fastest in Champions League history. The match was a quarter-final tie between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid on the 22nd of April 2014. Ronaldo scored his first goal in the 57th minute, sparking an incredible comeback for Real Madrid. He scored his second goal just 2 minutes later, leveling the score at 2-2. Ronaldo completed his hat-trick in the 65th minute, securing a dramatic 3-2 win for Real Madrid. This remarkable performance cemented Ronaldo's reputation as one of the greatest goal scorers in football history. Join us as we delve into the mysteries of dark matter, a substance that makes up 27% of the universe but remains invisible to our telescopes. Dark matter makes up approximately 27% of the universe, yet remains invisible to our telescopes. The existence of dark matter was first proposed by Swiss astrophysicist Fritz Zwicky in the 1930 seconds. Galaxies rotate at a faster rate than expected, suggesting dark matter provides additional gravitational pull. The Large Underground Xenon experiment aims to detect dark matter particles interacting with normal matter. Dark matter could be composed of weakly interacting massive particles, or WIMPs, which interact with normal matter only through gravity. Understanding dark matter is crucial to unraveling the mysteries of the universe's formation and get a behind-the-scenes look at how the Upside Down, a central part of Stranger Things, was created using visual effects, and learn about the inspiration behind its eerie atmosphere. The Upside Down was inspired by classic sci-fi and horror films, like The Twilight Zone and E.T. The visual effects team used a combination of CGI and practical sets to create the Upside Down's eerie landscape. The Upside Down's color palette was deliberately chosen to be a dull, inverted version of the human world. The Demogorgon, a key creature in the Upside Down, was inspired by Dungeons & Dragons monsters. The visual effects team created over 1,000 visual effects shots for the first season of Stranger Things.